Hi, my name is Mark and welcome to Membership Websites. So this is a tutorial, just a quick tutorial on your member categories and what you should do if you don't have members listed in your categories, or what you could do. What are your options? So let's just show you what we mean by that. If we go to education in the top category, and in this is just a demo website, we'll carry out a search and there will be no members within this section. So there's a few different things that we could do with this page. The first thing, we could go to settings and general settings, and we could go to the search tab when general settings loads up, and we could go down to this section, show categories with no members. So we can actually hide the categories if we want. I wouldn't recommend doing that. What I would do is that I would use this page and turn it into a static page, so that if no results were showing, there was still information about art schools in relation to education, so that that would get picked up by the search engines when they're crawling your website. And it might be that an art school discovers that page, that information that you've put on that page, and decides they're going to list their art school on this directory, and they might not have otherwise discovered that. So I would definitely turn the category page into a static page. But there is another thing that you could do, if you don't want to hide the category, but you want something a little more interesting here. So the first thing you could do is we could show the widgets using the sidebar here. So we could show the widgets. And then when we scroll down, we could find the widget that is to do with no results. So if it's a member results and it's no results. And if we click on that, it will take us to the widget for the member results. And we can customize that by clicking on customize, and you can see this is a section, that displays. But what you could do is you could remove that information, and you could put a default set of content within that widget, so that every time the page loads, you would see a set content. Let me just show you what I mean. So if we go to my content web page builder, and we just create a new web page. I'm just going to do this really quickly just to show you by what I mean. Let's just we'll just pop in this feature here. Okay, and what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to grab the code for this. So I'm just going to grab the code. We're going to just go back a step to that widget. Let me just find that widget again. So it's just here, and we're going to just go down and customize it. Okay, so we can see what we've got in here. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to drop some content in there that we've just grabbed from one of the other pages. I'm going to save that. I'm going back to the main website and hiding the widgets, and we can see all of a sudden there are no results here. Sorry, we didn't find any search results, but now I've got some content. And these might be links to categories that you have deemed are relevant to the user. The issue with this is that these links will show whatever search is done where there are no members. So let's do food and dining, and then we'll do American food, search now, and there'll be no results, but the same links will show. So you are a little restricted by doing this. So what we'll do is we'll just go back to the widget. In fact, I'll just delete the widget so the default kicks in. So I'll just go back a step, and we'll just actions delete. Yes. Okay, we go back here and refresh, and you see the contents disappeared, and we're back to the original settings. So what I would do is something just one step further. So we're going to look at food and dining, American food. So what we could do is we could go to my content, my members, member categories, sublevels, American food, So this is the URL here. So the link URL, we could copy that. We could go to My Content, Web Page Builder. We could then add a new web page. We're going to put in the URL just up here, American food. In the right-hand side, we're going to change it from a single web page to a member search result. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in lots of information and content about American food and maybe links to other categories that are similar. And we can decide how we want this to display. So we could have it display below member search results. So below member results. So we're going to just select that one just for the moment. We're going to save all that content to do with American food. And now when we refresh this page, we can see that all that content is there. Now the sidebars disappeared, but what we could do is we just go back to page options and we can put in the member search results sidebar just where it says show sidebar. So if we do that, it will just move everything over slightly to allow the sidebar to go in. So now what we've got here is we've got a custom page, a static page to do with the results that somebody's searched. So let me just change the results to Arabian food and sorry, wrong one, do a search. So you'll see that content isn't displaying because we don't have a static page for this. But when we go back to American food and search, we can see now that that content is displaying. Now, by doing this and creating static pages for every category that you have, it means that you can be more specific in the call to actions, the links that you're offering within the content. But also, this is really good for SEO because it means now that if Google searches this search result that we've conducted, it will find relevant information. It might not find any listings, but it will find relevant information to do with American food and food and dining. So it will give something for Google to crawl. And it might be, as I say, that a business discovers this page when scrolling through Google and therefore thinks to itself, right, well, there's nobody listed in there. This is something that we offer. How do I register? How do I join up so that I can list there? So yeah, I would definitely turn all your pages into static pages. You don't have to have the content showing below the member search results. You might decide to do it inside a tab. So if we do it inside a tab and then refresh the page, you'll see that we've got the no results again here, but we have got a read more, which is a text label. So you can customize that text where it says read more, and you'll see the sections just in here. Okay, so I hope you found that tutorial useful of a few different things that you could do in terms of your categories. You can either hide them, you could customize the no results widget and make a default page that appears for regardless of the search, or you can create static pages. Thanks for watching.